This episode of The Bill and Callie Show is brought to you by, in business since 1935 at the location in Lansing, Gus Bach Hardware became Gus Bach's Ace Hardware in the 1980s. Now with 4 convenient locations to serve you in Munster, Indiana, Dyer, Indiana, Winfield, Indiana, and their original store in Lansing, Illinois. When it comes to quality, service, and selection, Gus Bach's Ace Hardware really is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
Hello, we're coming to you from the Cancer Resource Center in Munster.
And with us today, we have Tony Andello, Tina Campbell, and Sherry Holt. Welcome.
Thank you
Thanks
for having us.
So, Tony, why don't you tell us a little bit about the Cancer Resource Center?
The Cancer Resource Center is a support program of the Community Cancer Research Foundation. The foundation was founded in 2001, and by that time, about 2002, they started wanting to look at what type of services that they can offer to Lake County and Porter County. So they did a venture to Illinois. They went to the Wellness House in Hinsdale, and they went to the Cancer Support Center in Homewood, Illinois. And they came back to the main hospital and the foundation saying we'd like to bring a support program to reach out to cancer patients and their loved ones throughout Northwest Indiana and the south suburbs of Chicago. And they service all of the hospitals in Northwest Indiana. We have people up in Chicago that come here as well. And all the services, we're not-for-profit, are free to those facing cancer and their loved ones.
I know I have a friend who comes here. One of the things she loves is the cooking class, where they learn about healthy eating and what would be good for them and everything. And Cheryl Dornberg, I know, has done a couple of
Cheryl
classes
Dornberg is
from
our guru and our
Mrs.
cook.
Dornberg's
Yes.
culinary thing, because I've gone to
Yes.
her classes over there. But I know my friend Betty just raves about the services and things that are offered here, and I've heard nothing but beautiful things.
Yeah. And of course, we're going to take some video of the beautiful garden
Oh, yeah.
you have here where you do yoga classes and some
Yeah,
exercise
it's a Qigong
classes out
classes,
there.
and then once a year we'll do a level 1 Reiki session out there where it's a student. Our guests become students, and they get their level 1 Reiki practitioner, and they can do different things with their loved ones. Or sometimes Pam Cozy, who's their the facilitator for that, does outside ventures. So then she'll ask those students to come and help out.
Right. And the event we're about to talk about also happens out there.
Yes.
And which is an amazing kind of like Zen atmosphere, I would say.
It's wonderful.
Beautiful trees, flowers, and stonework, memorial
Brook,
stones,
kind
and
of
a little brook.
waterfall
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. So, well, what are we
Speaking
talking?
of the event, yes,
Yeah,
let's
what were we
talk
talking
about,
about the event?
Wind Down Summer.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So this is our second annual event. This year it'll be held September 6th. The event was we named it Wind Down Summer because it's into summer. That's a great opportunity for people to come out and enjoy themselves, network after the kids go back to school, and who doesn't like to taste some wine and beer. And so the event was so successful last year that we decided to do it again this year.
It was super crowded last year. I
Yes.
remember that, and I think I spent way too much money buying some of the wine and things like that after we sampled them. And there were chocolates and hors d'oeuvres and vendors of all kinds of things. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we are really fortunate because our hospitality department from Community Hospital provides the food for the event, and we have wonderful hors d'oeuvres, charcuterie board, and all kinds of unique tastings. But then we also have vendors, a variety of vendors that are at the event, and we've had essential oils. I can't think of all of the vendors that have been.
Cocoa Exchange.
Oh.
We're going to have the
Hospice.
bottles by Marie.
Hospice
Hospice
Artisans.
And we have essential oils and Scenty.
Scentsy candles.
Scentsy candles.
Yes.
Nice.
Remember last year there was someone here with planners that were hand painted.
that's part of the hospice.
Oh,
Spent
yeah.
a lot of money last year. But I had to
Yeah,
pretty
she
good.
did.
Yes, I will do that again this year too, I can guarantee
Our
that.
vendors appreciate that.
Yeah, two places Kelly spends an abnormal amount of money. It was Wild Birds Unlimited and events like this.
Yeah.
So
That's a great place.
Hey, I like to support.
Yes.
I like to support, what can I say?
Yeah.
And the beverage vendors through Republic National and Indiana Beverage, they're coming to do the beer and wine. And then we also have a lot of support from Katan Pachani, who is the owner of Deluxe Liquors, and he does a giving back to the resource center after the event. So people who we can't sell the beer or wine here, but they have a spreadsheet that he has with the pricing, and they take it to Deluxe.
And then they call you up and say,
call
your
you-
order is in, and
Isn't
you
it
go
like
pick it up.
15% off?
Yeah.
I think it's like 15%
Right.
off. So everything that people try at this event, if you like it, you can buy. Yeah, and then the proceeds come back to the center.
Yes.
So it's, not only is the ticket
It's
cost.
a win-win, win-win-win, all
Right.
around.
It is.
Last year, my mom did Christmas shopping. She bought wine for everybody in the family, and then ended up buying extra things to go along with the wine.
Yep.
So it was
Smart.
a nice event. She tasted the wine. She gave it as a gift, and then we all got something else to go along with it at Christmas.
Nice.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, it's a great place to do some Christmas shopping or holiday shopping.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely. And the wine we picked up last year was
Oh,
phenomenal.
so good.
In fact, I hope they're here again. They bring the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was great. Why don't we review the dates and then again the place, of course,
And where
here,
it's at,
where it's at,
and
and-
talk about the music and everything
Mhm.
that's gonna go on.
So the date is September 6th. The time is from 5 until 7:30. It'll be held here at the Cancer Resource Center at 926 Ridge Road. If we're looking forward to a wonderful weather day, it'll be out in our healing garden. And again, you're going to show some clips of the garden
Mhm.
Absolutely.
in this interview. We're going to have food. We're going to have the vendors. We're going to have music by Dave Roldan.
Yes.
He's performed for a couple of our other events, and he's done just an amazing job of keeping people entertained. He does wonderful entertainment. So he will be here. We'll have the food. I've already said
And how do
that.
people get tickets for the event?
They can come here to the Resource Center. We do have some of our friends of the center that have taken some tickets, but they can call here at the Resource Center and come here. Our hours are open from 8:30 to 5. All they need to do is ask for Tony, and I'll have tickets. Tickets are $30 for drinkers and $15 for non-drinkers. And they'll have 6 different samplings for beer and 10 wines this year. So
So get on the phone and call right now.
yeah, they can come in and we'll take care of you.
They can also buy at the door.
And yes,
correct?
they can also buy at the door
Mhm.
of the day
The
of the
day
event.
of.
Oh, okay,
Right.
great,
Awesome.
wonderful to know.
So, Josh, is there anything else you want to share with us? Any other events maybe coming down
Or
in the future?
anything else coming up, or?
Well, I think one of the things that's important about this event is that it is sponsored by the Friends of the Cancer Resource Center. And that's a group who, we do a lot of different activities throughout the year to bring recognition to the Cancer Resource Center and obviously raise funds. And it's supported by the hospitals of community healthcare system. But I think that, being a part of the Friends group is really, for me, it's an enjoyable outlet.
Now, is there a web page or a Facebook page where people can follow what's going on here or get more information
Yes,
and
they
things?
can go to www.cancerresourcecenter.re.com
Sounded
and
right.
go underneath programs or events, and I'll list the events, and we do have a Facebook page as well.
Perfect,
Awesome.
great.
And with that, I guess we'll wrap things
We'll
up.
wrap things up and we'll be showing you some wonderful photos of the beautiful gardens.
Oh, yeah, it's totally zen, totally.
And I know you asked about some other upcoming events.
Yes.
We do have our 16th annual Unite and Fight Cancer Walk and Fun Run. And so it'll be on October the 6th at the Munster High School. Registration begins at noon, and the event starts, the walk and run begins at 1 o'clock.
And we'll get some information
Yeah,
about
we'll
that.
get more information
when we
and put
post
that
the
up,
video.
too.
So that's great. So with that, I
Great.
guess we'll wrap things up. We appreciate you
Yes,
having
thank
us
you so
out, allowing
much.
us
Thank you
to.
for allowing us to be on your show.
And we'll see you guys at the event, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, definitely.
That's right.
Believe
Yes,
me.
nothing will stop me.
After going last year, we already
We
marked it in
know,
our
yes,
calendar.
it's
as
on our
a,
calendar.
Yeah, so with that, we'll wish everyone a safe rest of the week, and goodbye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
This episode of The Bill and Callie Show is brought to you by, in business since 1935 at the location in Lansing, Gus Bach Hardware became Gus Bach's Ace Hardware in the 1980s. Now with 4 convenient locations to serve you in Munster, Indiana, Dyer, Indiana, Winfield, Indiana, and their original store in Lansing, Illinois. When it comes to quality, service, and selection, Gus Bach's Ace Hardware really is the place with the helpful hardware folks.